Well, hello everybody. How are you doing today? And in today's news of when the boys are being messy in girls' business.
Had seen each other and been together ever with the five of us was like a new birth.
So that was the beginning of that video. But I'm going to show you a video of what happens when people get in the middle of drama that has long been swept under the rug and probably should have been immediately stopped in its tracks when it began to happen. So it was like people questioning Matthew Knowles with Destiny, with Latoya Luckett's music, Destiny's Child, following her live, where her former claimed someone tried to ban Torn from radio 20 years ago. This happened 20 years ago. So it's kind of irrelevant. Why didn't you tell her 20 years ago and wait till now when she's made amends with Matthew and Beyonce? And they're getting ready to come out with a Destiny's Child album allegedly very soon. This is what happens. This is what's going on anyway in the music industry and why so many women artists are into it with each other, because you have a certain male group of men that love to cause controversy when it comes to women groups that they don't want to see collab. That's why we never got another ladies night type collaboration with the rap artists we have now, because they want to see a Tupac Biggie female woman situation, and it doesn't make sense. They want music to continue to be violent, filled with hate, and where the lyrics aren't lyricking. It's just a bunch of I hate you, I wish you was gone, and all this other stuff about illicit sexual things. So here's the video.
You actually remember, and a lot of people don't notice. Like, we fought through a lot of fighting. Like, it was a lot. No. It was a lot of
I'll let you speak on that. I can't really speak on
you
that.
can't really speak on it, but I can speak on it.
Yes.
So, speaking on that, when your record went to radio, there was a call put in that if you play that record, you won't get no more records from this group.
I was not privy to that information.
Yes.
But you know what? To God
That
be
record
the
fought through. That record fought
to God
through.
be the glory.
No, listen.
So it's the fact that he would tell her that and leave her like feeling like that. And it would have been in that moment that I would have cut the cam and had him address me off camera and ask my former road manager, why didn't you tell me this 20 years ago? Why would that be relevant for you to all of a sudden say right now in this moment? And it is to cause another woman on woman beef between two people that have already went through drama within the group in the past that we know of. And here he is stirring up a can of worms, him and his friend, as they look very messy about it, and make it look like it's just a normal day to just bring this up. Something that happened 20 years ago.
Listen. That record fought through that. There was hate. There was a mandate called up to the radio stations,
and he said nothing about it. There was a mandate called up to the radio stations, and your former manager did not have your back, Latoya. That's basically what it boils down to. He didn't have your back when it came down to it. He let them tell him what to do with your music and your career. So he's the reason why most of your music didn't go where it needed to go as far as it needed to go. And so here he is trying to make it a dynamic situation where Matthew did a thing. Even if he did, you open the door for him to block her music instead of standing on 10 toes and standing with your artist and her music, to where not only did you block her bag, fool, you block your bag as well. So you don't look no better than she does in this moment, because it gives betrayal at this point.
That record.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's
you know
wild.
what? You know
And
what? At the
and I
end of
don't
the
know, you
day,
knew this one too, Toya. Remember when
I don't know anything else. Don't tell me
no,
anything
seriously.
else.
No. Remember
No, don't tell me. It's 20 years. Everybody's
remember
healed.
Exactly, it's 20 years, and she really being nice about it. And he just kept on going. Just kept going.
remember when songwriters were getting paid, right?
Yeah.
We sent certain writer $20,000, remember, to do a record. You don't remember? I'll say the name, Sean Garrett. Remember?
Okay.
Yes.
We say
Oh,
names.
I,
Game.
yeah.
Get him. How do we get him off?
Yes.
How do we get him off the street?
Listen,
How do we get him off?
So $20,000 was enough for Sean Garrett and or your manager to probably go half on it. That was enough money to like sham her music career. So we he's up here saying, $20,000 they paid me, and we put the record up. We didn't play the music because they paid me just $20,000 to mess with my money and my artists, and I'm the role manager. You're gonna have to pay me heftily, millions, to even take the call at that point. But $20,000 shows how desperate you were, how money hungry you were, and still are, because now you want to bring it up like you sending out a call, like you probably was letting them know that you're going to continue to talk about it unless they pay you off, and they didn't, because they didn't care. And here y'all are being messy.
hold on. Listen,
supposed to be a celebration, nigga.
Toya. No.
Off the
This is real talk.
rails, T.
I'm just
Exactly. They just said it's supposed to be a celebration. Even the other guy. And here he go being a negative Nancy per usual. This don't make no sense. And you need Latoya, block this man and don't make him your role manager ever again, and don't have nothing else to do with him again. Don't take any messages or any more phone calls from him if you have any respect for yourself at this point. Because what?
saying how dope you had to be and how dope.
Okay, this is the next video, part 4.
You to break through.
Yeah.
So
And laugh.
Yep.
Sean called me and was like, "Yo, bro, I can't do that record." I was like,
Yeah, I remember that. Now that I remember.
I said, "What the you talking about? You can't do the record. You got the money." He was like, "Man, I can't do the record." I said, "Listen," I said, "Shake, because Shake hooked us up. Shake hooked me up with Sean." So I said, "Shake, you just need to set up a meeting, and I need to go meet Sean. I need to go to the studio and see." I went down to Atlanta, went in the studio with him. I was like, "Sean, what are you doing? What are you talking about? You can't do this record." He was like, "Man," he was like,
But you know what? At the end of the day, Sean is very successful.
"No, that's
And
my
he has
man. I love him to
made
death." He was honest with me. He was
some
like,
incredible records for some incredible artists. And as a matter of fact, to put that to bed and put a pin in that, I remember being at a studio in Atlanta.
And so they kind of cut it from there, but it goes on, and she kind of just lets them know that it wasn't like a big deal, like they are making it. So it's like this turned into a whole drama thing on video that it was very uncomfortable for her, very uncomfortable. And they are so wrong for doing this in this moment and putting her on the spot where she couldn't even react. And so, oh my goodness, guys, tell me what y'all think about this. Is it messy? Should guys stay out of women's business? Especially if they knew about something that happened 20 years ago. And they had 20 years ago, he had his chance as her role manager to protect her by telling her what was going on. They could have resolved this a long time ago. He probably would have been fired sooner by Beyonce. So this does nothing, proves nothing other than you want to bring up drama to promote something. I don't know what could be happening, but it looks like that could be the case. So yes, guys, get down below and let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you to the 2 new subscribers that I have. And I hope you continue to support my videos as well as my shorts I recently did on this thing, how much I've missed how rich music, TV, and speech used to be when it comes to our community. I really miss it. And I shared that in my latest short video. And I hope you watch that and like it as well. So I'm going to be right back with Usher comes back and throws a little shade after you're the one that plotted to bring Miss Ning on stage. And now he's showing that his ego was a beautiful curve. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.